And welcome back. Just about 6:47 here on this Wednesday morning. Well, we are talking about more snow heading our way for the day tomorrow. We have issued a first alert weather day for the entirety of our day on Thursday because, well, some places across northwest Wisconsin, they could be talking about even up to 8 inches of new snow. Heavy to moderate snow at times will definitely make a slow go of it on the roads for tomorrow mornings as well as tomorrow evening's commute. We'll time it all out here right now. A winter weather advisory does remain in place for the entirety of northwest Wisconsin, with the exception, though, of Douglas and Burnett County. The advisory in place until tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. For now, satellite radar scanning things dry across the region, and that'll be the trend through the day today. We're looking at mainly dry skies out there, a mixture of sun and clouds on the Minnesota side of things. Down to northwest Wisconsin, it looks like those clouds remain fairly steady. Then as we head towards tonight, by about 3 a.m., I think that's when we begin to see the first signs of snow across the far southern portions of our area. That will begin to expand northward here as we head through the morning hours tomorrow. And by about the time the morning commute rolls around, I think snow is fairly widespread from the Twin Ports point south. Snow doesn't work that way. Snow doesn't work much further north than the Twin Ports, maybe up towards the Iron Range for a certain part of the day tomorrow, but otherwise probably the Iron Range and points north staying fairly dry. Then as we head through tomorrow evening, the snow quickly begins to wrap up, but you can still see winds out of the north and west off of the warmer waters of Lake Superior. That will mean a little bit of additional lake effect snow through tomorrow evening, as well as through the first part of the overnight hours Thursday night into Friday. But then by the time Friday morning rolls around, I think most of us are dry and all through the day here on Friday. Talking about a mixture of sun and clouds out there, probably more in terms of clouds all across Northland. Now, in terms of how much snow we're talking about, 4 to 8 inches possible, generally from Ashland points east towards Ironwood in the upper peninsula of Michigan. For us here in the Twin Ports, we're talking about 2 to 4 inches of snow. And then you head up towards the Iron Range as well as the borderland communities. They're probably only talking about a trace to 2 inches. And all in all, for the most part, I think they're probably only talking about a trace to an inch in most places up there. But for now, we are dry as we take a live look outside from Duluth. Right now, we're coming in at 24 degrees. Winds out of the north-northeast between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Does mean it feels more like 16 degrees above zero. So a little bit cooler than where we have been previously this week. Upper teens as well as low to mid-20s all across Northland. 18 Grand Marais as well as 18 Ely and Orr. 17 International Falls. 23 right now in Grand Rapids. 28 Solon Springs. 29 in Ashland as well as 25 right now in Ironwood for the upper peninsula of Michigan. So here's where we're heading through the rest of the day today. Most of us only making our way into the low and mid-20s with a mixture of sun and clouds overhead. Down to northwest Wisconsin, upper 20s as well as lower 30s down there. As we head towards tonight, temperatures fall back into the low and mid-20s for northwest Wisconsin, with those snow showers quickly entering the picture. Up here on the Minnesota side of things, we're talking about teens further inland than low to mid-20s the closer you get to the lakeshore. Now look at that 7-day forecast. We're dry today. Snow begins to fill in tonight as well as through the day tomorrow. Then we'll begin to dry things out once again as we head towards Friday, Saturday, as well as Sunday. All in all, the weekend forecast not looking too bad, guys. Talking about temperatures in the mid to upper 20s both days.